So I finally got around to cutting the dummy. And before I cut it, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get this on camera because I was literally stabbing this thing with my policing knife. I just thought it was the hilarious thing ever, but here I am just cutting straight down the middle and then emptying out the foam. The foam stuck to the duct tape because I didn't wrap it in the plastic beforehand. And I took out all the blankets and clothes I stuffed inside of it, and that was actually a pretty big pile. And as I took the foam out, I put duct tape where it was sticky so it didn't double back on itself, but it did end up doing that, so I'm gonna have to compensate for those and make the patterns when I draw them onto the fur bigger. I did end up stabbing myself with a needle that was on the floor, and that hurt a lot, so I had to put a sock on to try and help it. And I just continued taking out this foam and then covering the sticky part with duct tape. That was a big part of it. This was probably the most boring process of it all, but it had to be done, and I wanted to get it done because I can't wait any longer. I want it done. I had to cut the leg open on one side so I could get to the calf and foot, like foam, how it like makes it a digi leg, and just then kept doing with the same process. And then I went out into a more open area and sat down and started cutting the pieces up of the pattern I had drawn on the dummy before even cutting it, and start just cutting out those pieces and cutting it into manageable pieces for patterning. I still need to cut round pieces into flat pieces, and I'll get to that some other time because I have no idea how to do that. Right here is all the pattern pieces, body and head, that I need to cut out of fur.